Hi everyone. We are starting our new unit called Holiday Ornament, where you design something in Publisher that's going to be sent to our laser engraver at Butler Middle School, and it's going to be burned and cut out for you guys. To do this, you're going to have to find some pictures off the internet that you can save and bring into the design, and you have to go about it a very specific way. First up though, let me just show you some examples. I don't have any of the physical examples that we do at Butler Middle School, but this is the general concept. It's a piece of wood. The design is going to be both laser engraved on top, and it's going to laser cut the shape for you. So yours is going to be an oval with a circle to hang it. It needs at least one picture and at least one word art. So here's a Merry Christmas example. And another. It does not have to be Christmas themed though. This could be something that you're going to make to hang on your doorknob. It could be something that you're going to give as a gift to mom and dad, to your brothers, sisters, aunts, and uncles, something for your pet. The idea is it's called a holiday ornament, but it can be anything that's appropriate on there. So those are some examples. I'm going to take us over to the Citrix workspace. So to find the pictures, you have to come through Citrix workspace and use Google Chrome inside of here. You cannot search on your iPad using Safari or Chrome directly on your iPad. You have to come to Citrix workspace. Down in the bottom left here, I'm going to open up Google Chrome. It's going to bring me to the School District of Waukesha's homepage. And first thing I'm going to do, pretty important, is turn my pointer on. Always want to have access to this. At the top here, I'm going to click for a new tab. And then, because I'm in a new tab and it opened me directly to Google, I could either type it down here, or it allows me the option, since this is in Chrome, to just do a Google search up top. So I'm going to search bulldog. Again, you do not need to do a bulldog. It is up to you what kind of pictures you want to search for, what you'd like to be on your ornament. I'm going to come in here and select the images. And it's going to give me all sorts of great bulldog images. The problem, however, is we're using a laser to burn on wood, and a laser doesn't differentiate between these colors really well. So we need to change a couple tools, a couple settings. So in here, I'm going to come to the Tools tab. You're going to notice that some options pop up. First thing we're going to change is our color. The color needs to become black and white. This brings up a lot of grayscale pictures. Just like the color pictures though, these are not the greatest for a laser engraver to have this through the spectrum of the grayscale. So we're going to change one more thing. The type right here, you need to switch it to either clip art or line drawing. And I'm going to select clip art. So this is going to pop up a bunch of pictures that we could use. We're looking for pictures that are just black and just white. No grays through the scale, and it can be as detailed as you want. It can have all sorts of little lines on there. The laser engraver can pick those up and will make them. But there are a few things we need to avoid. Let's start with those. First, I'm going to come through my scroll bar here. This checkered background. Typically a checkered background means that there is no background and it is transparent or see-through. But if you see the checkered background in this preview, you absolutely should not use it. Again, if you can see the checkered mark right here in the preview section, do not pick it. Scrolling down some more, you're going to see things called watermarks. This is a company that owns the rights to these pictures. They want you to buy the picture from them. I'm not asking you guys to actually go out and purchase any pictures. So if someone owns it and they have a watermark, don't use it. Otherwise, that watermark's going to show up on your holiday ornament. We're looking for free pictures that we can use. I would also avoid any pictures that have websites attached to them at the bottom, like these. Okay, the website's going to pop up on your design as well. So if that's the one, if it's on there, it just means it's a picture you can't use, and you're going to have to try and find another one. Not every picture you see is one that you're allowed to use. I'm going to come up here and select this bulldog because I know that it's just black and just white, and it's going to bring up my view section. So what I want to do is I want to save this picture. To save it, we need to do something called a right click, which is kind of weird because we don't have a mouse that we're using. We're just using our pointer here. So really important that the pointer is on. When the pointer is on, what I'd like you to do is click and hold on the picture, and the right click menu is going to pop up. When the right click menu pops up, we're looking for Save Image As. Save Image As. I'm going to click on that. And we need to change a few things with this image. First up is the location. By now, hopefully you recognize that everything we do in this class needs to be saved to our H drive. There's a chance that the H drive is not visible though. It is nested under this PC. So I need to click the arrow next to this PC. At the very bottom, I'm going to see my H drive, the one with this gray symbol. At the end, you notice it says H drive when I hover over it. I'm going to select my H drive as my location, and then I need to change the file name. I am never going to remember what all these letters and numbers mean. So I'm going to click inside of that box, and I'm going to click again to get my keyboard up. I'm actually going to pinch my keyboard so I can see what I'm doing, and I'd like to delete everything that was in there. I don't need the name that it was giving me. We need to give this a name that we could recognize when we want to use the picture. So I'm going to call this Bulldog for iPad. You notice I've already saved one this way. So I'm going to call it Bulldog for iPad 2. You don't have to go as deep as me. I just have a couple pictures of bulldogs already. You would just have to give it a name of what you're searching, something that you can recognize. So I have a location, I have a name. I'm going to come down here and click Save. So now I have a bulldog picture saved into my H drive so that I can use this to make my holiday ornament. You need a minimum of one picture downloaded. I suggest you try it out a few times. Try a few different things. Maybe the first thing that comes to mind is not always the best. Let me open my keyboard. Maybe you want to search for a favorite team. Maybe you want to go through and download that. Bank up a few different pictures, maybe save 2, 3, 4. Again, you need just one, and it needs to be saved into your H drive with a name that you could use. You've made it through how to find a picture and how to save it to your H drive. That is it for this video. Great job, everyone.